Hi,
Hi,
this is Dave,
this is Marcia.
and welcome to What We
We Do.
Do, a series of series about things that we like to do. This is the first episode of the first series, and it's entitled Walking Through Toronto. So we'll be walking through Toronto. It's going to be 10 to 12 episodes, hopefully, and we'll be walking through neighborhoods,
Down streets,
areas you may not know,
through alleyways.
fields, that sort of thing. Showing you things, or maybe showing ourselves things that we didn't necessarily know about these different areas. Now, our walks usually take about 15 to 20 to 30 minutes,
But this is the edited version.
yes, the highlight reel, as it were. So please come and join us on a lovely little stroll through the snowy day of Toronto right now, because walking through Toronto is what we do. So here we are at
Woodfield.
Woodfield Road and Queen Street East, between sort of Coxwell and Greenwood. Over in that area is the Ashbridges Bay Estate. What we were planning to do is head south.
This
We're
way.
Yeah, this way, head south across Queen Street, then eventually across Eastwood, then through the park, under an underpass at Lakeshore Road, and then we'll end up someplace special.
Crosswalk. So down here,
Yes.
there's these row houses, right? These old
Yeah.
row houses.
Yeah.
I like.
We like looking at some of these old buildings. There's one down here that's been sort of under demolishment for, I'd say, 5-7 years in various states of disarray. Then down at the end of the street, there's a mermaid. Like these houses
Amazing.
here. These must be very, very old, these three houses.
Yeah.
Maybe they were for the railway people when they were living in this area. But beautiful in their own way. This house, you may notice that it's gray. There's a realtor in town who basically, before she sells or he sells a house, they'll paint it completely gray so that it looks more monochromatic, that it looks better, more interesting. And I'm sure they do work on it as well. But it's sort of her or his signature piece that every house that they do, or used to do, is gray. Here's the mermaid. A little cold on a day like this, but nonetheless. Close to the beaches, mermaid and dolphin. And behind her, a boot.
She's so beautiful. We're at the corner of Eastern and Woodfield now.
And we're about to run across the street.
Watch out, be careful, you'll be killed.
Okay, so here we are at the pumping station. And this is the great viewpoint for fireworks in Toronto, if you ever come down, if you can get here, because it's packed. Fireworks on Victoria Day, Canada Day.
This is
whatever.
where we like to come.
Yes, we like to come. We sit on top of the sewage area. But over there, I think that's part of the sewage station. It's the rocket ship. And as far as I'm concerned, it's the rocket ship to Candyland, because it's so beautiful.
It looks like a candy, sort of like a candy cane.
I know.
Candy stick.
And that went up not that long ago. It went up during, but sort of during the time of Nuit Blanche in Toronto. And I remember going, oh, there's an installation down in the Coxwell and Gerrard area. But no, it was just part of the sewage plant. Still, it's ours. Come and see it. It's interesting.
Don't be killed.
Don't be killed.
And this chain is tied around the picnic table and then around the tire so that people can't steal the picnic table, I'm presuming. So if I came down here in the middle of the night and wanted to take the tire, oh no, wait a minute, I'll take the picnic. Oh, darn it!
My idea is that maybe this is for those workout clubs that come down here and they unhook it and they roll it over to get fit. That's my idea of what it would be for. But maybe not. But this is not going to keep that seating scaffolding from being stolen. They're just going to get a little clipper and take off if that's what they want to do. Now come with us to see the skate park. I can barely run.
You're doing a fine job.
This is sad. It's like, let's run. Let's not. I can do it.
It's better when you're grown.
Da, 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 da. You can't get out of this little pool unless you're a skateboarder, because there's no sort of ladder, or once you're in there forever, unless somebody throws you down a rope.
No, it's such a great idea, you know?
Yeah, but it is kind of, well, I guess they couldn't put any ladder because the skateboarder would smash into it and hurt himself.
But it's like a work of art.
That's the idea.
It's not like a work of art.
It
isn't.
is a work of art. It is, Blanche. It is. So we could just take a little quick walk through the empty skateboard park. Give a little wave, Dave. And then go to the underpass to Ashbridges Bay.
Right. I love this, like,
Yeah.
how they're all completely
Look at this one. It says Toblerone.
scarred up by the skateboards, the railings.
Toblerone, because it's kind of shaped like a Toblerone bar. So now we're walking along, that's the lakeshore right there. And you don't want to have to cross the lakeshore if you don't cross at a light. We're going where, Dave?
The underpass. We love the underpass.
The underpass. See you on the other side. And look what you come out to. Anyway, it's a yacht club. That's where boats usually go. But look here. This boat has been anchored here for we don't know how long.
Well, but
It's
definitely all since the fall. Like,
Not
it's
covered up. We don't know if somebody lives in it. It's not our business. Come, there's another boat as well. Oh, is it still there? Oh, yes, the other boat is still here. Let's go take a look at that thing.
So don't touch this, Marcia. Unless you fall in, and then I'm heaving it.
Swanee. Swans by a boat. This. A silver toolbox on the top.
barbecue.
Good. Maybe
Maybe,
the
but-
Beaches Lions Club has jurisdiction and they're okay.
You know, wildlife. We were down here one time and we saw a snowy owl
Oh, it was so beautiful.
perched out on one of the little points that sticks out
Yeah.
into the lake on the Ashbridges Bay.
Yeah.
Just here.
And it just sat there and it just looked at us and we looked at it and we didn't move and it didn't move and then it flew away. But boy, we'll never forget that.
And today we get swans. I mean,
Swans.
not that, we've never seen swans before, but it's just a fantastic thing.
Yeah. What are they eating? Algae?
Krill.
Krill.
Duck poop.
Duck poop. Okay. Okay, we've got to keep moving because this is getting later and later. We've just walked down along the little path and we're about to go into Ashbridges Bay Park, which is heading towards the beach, Ashbridges Beach.
How
Beautiful
would we
area.
know where we are
That would be-
if it wasn't on a sign?
There you go. And the further you get away from the Lakeshore Boulevard, the less you hear it, and therefore the less it is there.
Oh my gosh.
So deep, right?
You're like Philosophicles.
Phyllis Sophocles.
Yes, you are.
I'm married to Mr. Sophocles. Ah! That's kind of fun, though. Isn't there a song that goes with teeter-tottering?
What is it?
Don't fall down, stay up and don't fall down. Maybe it's not official song.
Don't fall down, don't fall down.
Stay up and don't fall down.
down.
The great thing about walking on a day like today when it's kind of cold is that there's nobody else around. So if you like walking on your own or with one other person, this is the day. Boardwalk, here we are. The beach. Toronto's beautiful beach. Snow on the beach.
I like it when the wind whips it up.
Yeah, we're just saying that's a
drifting across.
lot of wind. I've got my hood on. There's so much wind. But they keep these frost fences so the sand doesn't blow away completely.
Yeah.
Lots and lots of things are done to help out the beach. I know some people say, oh, the beach is too far away, it's too crowded. But when you get here, even on a hot day or a day like today, really, it's something else. And then over there, you're just steps away from Big Deal Toronto. Condos are going up. in the beaches.
Yeah. Count the cranes.
Yeah, count the cranes. It's a game we play. Count the cranes. 1, 2, 3, 4 that I can see. 5. 5 cranes in the beaches area alone. So, that's the end of our first episode of Walking Through Toronto. How do you think it went, Dave?
I liked it. I think I had a really good time.
I had a good time too. I hope you guys had a good time too. Hope you join us for the next one, where we'll take you through a different area of Toronto that you may or may not know. Because walking through Toronto is what we do. Bye.
Bye.